Yeah, it's actually a really great way to explain it.
Mhm.
After your diagnosis, what happened next? What was the next step or your immediate reaction?
Um, Actually, my immediate reaction, my cardiologist tell me all the time that I gave him a reaction that he's not familiar with. When he explained, he just bluntly said, "You have, you too have congestive heart failure. Familiar congestive heart failure." And my response to him was, "Can it be reversed?" That was my immediate response. Can it be reversed? I'm a fighter. And he was like, "Wow, yeah. I mean, with the right medicine, the right exercise and diet, we can at least try to slow it down and maybe, get some of the fluid off of you. And I'm not going to say it's a death sentence." And that's what I needed to hear. What can I do? And that's all we can do is our part.
Wow, yeah, that's that's really amazing that he had not heard that response until you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say that it didn't shake my world up because I actually had to. That was actually, I left work on a Friday. I never went back to work. The doctor told me I had to quit work. So, I mean, this
Wow.
really turned my whole world upside down. I retired after 33 years of service in the criminal justice field, but I was not anticipating retiring that young at 54.
So, in your quest to reverse this diagnosis, how did your lifestyle change?
Um, I had to change my diet considerably. I mean, that was one of the main things. And then upon release from the hospital, I could not leave the hospital without wearing what they call a life vest. I had to wear an external defibrillator. And the reason for the external defibrillator is that I was a candidate for sudden cardiac arrest. And the external defibrillator would get me back, my heart back beating. So I wore that off and on for almost 2 years because I was convinced that I could get my injection fraction up high enough to where I would not have to have the external defibrillator. I could not. So now I have an internal defibrillator pacemaker.